So we're going to try this again. We're going to go through our steps. This time we've got a different equation. For letter B, if you turn to your notes, this is the equation we're going to try to graph for letter B. We still need to go through the same steps. So the first thing that we need to do is get the y all alone by itself. Your y is right here. You got two things going on. We got to get rid of this negative 6x, and we got to get rid of this 2. Well, the negative 6x is easy. You're going to move the entire negative 6x over. How do you do that? You change the sign. So the 6x's cancel, and you're left with 2y equals 6x plus 10. And yes, I'm putting my x first for a reason, okay? And I need you to follow me with that. Your 6x, the x term needs to be first. Now, all that's left is I need to get rid of this 2. It's 2 times y. So in order to get rid of the 2, I divide everything by 2. Please follow me. I do not want you to make one big line and divide by 2. You can't do anything with that. I need each term to be divided by 2. So my 2's cancel. I'm left with y equals 3x plus 5. And this will be my equation that I'm going to make my XY table with and plot the points. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to get my XY table over here. And once again, we have the luxury of choosing our values of x. So I'm going to choose the same ones that I chose for part A. I think I chose positive 1, and then I chose positive 2, and then I had 0, negative 1, and negative 2. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I did for example A. I'm going to plug in the value of x, solve for y, complete my table, and then plot the points. So let's go ahead and get started. First value of x, when x is equal to 1, I have y is equal to 3 times 1 plus 5. 3 times 1 is 3. Add your 5. When x is equal to 1, y is equal to 8. Got my first row. Next value, x equals 2. Y is equal to 3 times 2 plus 5. Right? 3 times 2 we know is 6. You add your 5, we know is 11. When x is 2, y is 11. Put it in your table. Okay, second row's done. Next, x equals 3. I'm sorry, x equals 0. So when x is 0, y is equal to 3 times 0 plus 5. We know that anything times 0 is 0, so this entire term is gone. Y equals 5. So when x is 0, y is 5. Put it in my table. Next value for x. X equals negative 1. So get ready. These are negative numbers. So remember, you got to pay attention to your small details so you don't make a silly mistake. When x is negative 1, y equals 3 times negative 1 plus 5. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3 plus 5. Get your calculator if you need it. The calculator will tell you negative 3 plus 5 is 2. So when x is negative 1, y is 2, plug it into your table. We got one more value to get our last point. When x is negative 2, let me see, can you see me? Yes. Y is equal to 3 times negative 2 plus 5. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. You add your 5. Negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. So when x is negative 2, y is negative 1. My table is complete. So now I have all 5 points that will be plotted on my graph. So let's see if we can do it real quick. Let's see. Yeah, you can see me. You've got your graph there in your notes. So my first point is 1, 8. So that means I go to the right 8 and I go up. I go to the right 1 and I go up 8. Let me get some more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's my first point. Second point, I go to the right 2, up 11. So 8, wow, I need to go up a little higher. 9, 10, 11. There's my second point, right? 0, 5, well the 0, x is 0, so that means I'm not moving to the left and right at all. I'm just moving up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's my third point. Next point, -1, +2. -1 means now I'm going to the left, but I'm still going up 2. There's that fourth point. Last point, to the left 2, my y is negative, so I'll go down 1. There's my fifth point. So I have all 5 points. The last step is you take that straight edge, you connect all those points, and you show a nice, pretty straight line on your graph, right? That's example 3. When you come back, when you start the video, we're going to talk about our special cases.